The kids are out of school and you're over the local swimming pool, so it's time to jump in a Honda CR-V and go somewhere beautiful and free. But where? How about nearby Colorado Springs to the Garden of the Gods? Getting to the park is an easy 1 hour and 15-minute drive from Denver. That drive is made even easier on your wallet in your 2016 Honda CR-V. With its 33 miles per gallon highway, 185 horsepower iVTEC engine. Once you've arrived at Garden of the Gods, you'll notice the majestic beauty of this place is beyond reproach. One of the most stunning places in Colorado. And how can you see all of this beauty? Well, you could climb a gigantic rock like that guy, or you could do this.
Now, if you don't want to be all 21st century like me, you can always do it the old-fashioned way and see Garden of the Gods on foot, hiking, rock climbing,
or behind the wheel of your CR-V. You can drive the 6 miles of paved roads through the park. Luckily, you probably won't need the available all-wheel drive with intelligent control system to get around, as it's a slow drive on park roads. But to get a better view of the amazing rock formations, you can easily open up your one-touch power moonroof, standard on most CR-V models. Parks Operations Administrator BRET gives us a brief history lesson of the park.
It just takes one look to see the allure. The geologic beauty that is here is outstanding. One of the reasons we are a national natural landmark is that we are the best representation of the geology, the flora and fauna along the Front Range. It's a long story. You can go back 300 million years to learn about the history of what it took to see what we're seeing today. And so, it goes far back to our ancestral Rocky Mountains. A lot of people don't realize that the Rocky Mountains we see today aren't the first ones that we've had here. And there's a lot to the story, but to sum it up is basically, our ancestral Rocky Mountains from millions of years ago eroded away to the point of when we had sand dunes here. And that sand dune environment created the sandstone that we see today.
And the name, Garden of the Gods.
There were 2 surveyors that were horseback riding through the area, and they were looking to establish a town in this area. It eventually became Colorado Springs. They were from Europe. One of the guys was from Germany, and looking at the beauty of the place, he exclaimed that this would make an excellent beer garden. His other friend had said, "Oh, beer garden, heck, this is worthy for the gods to assemble, and we should call it Garden of the Gods."
In addition to the beauty, there are a number of things to do inside the park, and your well-equipped CR-V can take you there. With the spacious interior consisting of 37.2 cubic feet of cargo volume behind the second row seating. You can even fold down the last row and expand it to a massive 70.9 cubic feet of cargo space. The power tailgate will come in handy when loading and unloading all your picnic and hiking needs on your visit.
There is no cost to come see Garden of the Gods. No cost for parking, no cost for admission. To see the Visitor Nature Center is free. And that's just one of the things. There's many things. We're a little over 1,300 acres in size. There's over 20 miles of hiking trails, a little over 6 miles of paved road that you can drive throughout the park. Being a city park, we pride ourselves on the activities that are available in the park. So you can actually get up and rock climb on these rock formations. You can get horse tours, and horseback riding is allowed throughout the park. You can get on a mountain bike and get on some dirt trails. So lots of activities to do.
On your way home after packing up, your CR-V makes it simple. With a push-button start, steering wheel mounted controls for listening to music or making phone calls. Plus a 7-inch touchscreen display with Honda Link Next Gen control, allowing you to touch, pinch, and swipe through your CR-V entertainment. All you need is a compatible smartphone. Some other standard features on the 2016 Honda CR-V that you'll be glad you have while visiting Garden of the Gods are an Eco Assist system and Pandora compatibility to listen to your favorite music while driving around the park.
It's just a place where there's a combination of mixtures, a crossroads of culture, of history, of geology, and it all mixes and mingles here to be some of the best representations of what can be seen in Colorado right here in one location for you.
Whether you're new to Colorado or a native who thinks they've seen it all, you can't go wrong packing up your CRV and taking a trip down to Garden of the Gods. Only an hour or so outside of Denver, your one-tank trip getaway will certainly show your family this miraculous feat of nature.